Hi guys, it's me, Jody Ann. Welcome back to my channel. It is February 1st, and because it's the first Tarot Tuesday of the month, I thought I'd do an in-depth reading. Okay, I'm going to put down some cards. I'm going to read 3 across, kind of like a mini Celtic cross, okay? 3 across, kind of past, present, future for this month. A foundation card and a message from Spirit. We're going to put that all together and give you a reading so that you can see what we have ahead. Okay, here we go. So we're doing our spread. We've got where we presently are right now, and you can see in this 4 of water that we have stepped into a place of deep healing. Okay, there's a lot of reflection going on. The 4 of Cups has always been about reflecting on where we've been, our inner landscape, and using those reflections for some deep healing. You can see that we're coming from a place of good spiritual foundation here. We've got our helper spirits in our emotional well. So that's great. You'll notice we've been moving out of another water. So the 5 of water is a little bit more chaotic, a lot more active work there. Coming into February, we're leaving behind some of the more painful, active, healing type work of January. A lot of us had a lot of things come up in January, deep things, deep patterns, and maybe we were acting out on them. Maybe we were just in our head about them. But we're moving from that really kind of active looking phase into a more reflective phase. And near the end of the month, we'll be moving into this earthy spot, which is nice, right? We've been really emotional for a while, so we're going to be moving into this earthy place. Okay, and let's add a little bit of foundation. So a lot of the reason we're doing this work and we are where we are is because we have been doing our manifesting, right? This is the Magician card in this deck, and it really talks about how we have the tools, and we want to remember that all month, that we really do have all the tools we need to get through. Sometimes we forget to call in help. Sometimes we forget to pick up our journal. Sometimes we forget to ground. We forget to use our tools. We want to remember to pick them up and use them because we have everything that we need at our fingertips. We're completely capable of getting through these lessons and getting through what we have to heal. And the message from above for us is very similar. It is about balance. Look at that yin and yang. So the message to you from Spirit is the 7 of air. So let's have a look at this message from our spirit guides. So the 7 of air. So we have a giant yin yang symbol down there. So all of these things that have been going on and all the things that are going to go on this month are leading us towards balance. And not just balance, but really accepting multiple aspects of ourself. That's what this reflection's about, right? We're supposed to be in deep reflection most of this month, right? Really looking at what is in our emotional well. What's down there? What's driving us? What's motivating us? Sometimes it's not pretty, loves, and that's okay because we have to get to a place of balance where we can be okay with some of our more negative or shadow aspects. It doesn't mean we act out on them. It doesn't mean we live there and treat people that way. It means that we acknowledge our fears, we acknowledge our humanness, we acknowledge our needs and our wants, even though they might be things that, as simple as how much we need to be loved or cared for, or we embrace some of those shadow aspects. Like maybe we're judgmental. Maybe we are not always full of love and light. Maybe sometimes we're angry. Maybe we're not okay with what anger looks like. I'm not talking rage. I mean like legitimately being miffed at someone. Maybe we're not okay with feeling that. Whatever it is in this darker part of your yin and yang, your spirit guides are here this month, bringing it up, showing it to you so you can embrace that ugly duckling part of yourself and heal those things. It'll bring you closer to self-acceptance. It'll bring you more balance and more peace, right? And know that there is no real dark and there is no real light. That's the whole message of the yin yang. You can't have one without the other, and it's in balance, right? Even the white part has us sitting on that little dark eyeball, and even the black part has us sitting on that little white eyeball, right? So, deep lessons this month. The other one I wanted to talk about too is how we're moving from all of this water, right? We've got the Four of Water, Four of Cups, and the Five of Water. Really emotional, lots of tears being shed, lots of deep reflection. And then we're moving into the Eight of Earth. A much more stable place, right? The Eight of Pentacles, or the Eight of Earth, and I love this deck because they got all these little gnomies in it, hey? So in most decks, the Eight of Pentacles talks about working on a more refined, higher level of skill set, right? And we do see a bit of that in this card with our bird working on our nest, that intricate work. What is more apparent to me, though, is moving into a place of comfortable abundance. There is so much busyness happening in this card. There are so many gnomes, there are so many birds, so much studious work going on. Little gnomies are often known for their hard work. So your hard work is paying off. All that reflection, all that deep diving into your deep watery pools is going to be paying off this month. Near the end of February, you're going to be feeling a lot more stable and even more comfortable doing some of the work, right? That's again reflecting back to that Seven of Air, just acceptance of all levels of who we are. That's the big message from our guides and our helpers this month, and our divine guidance is that Seven card, right? That is, nothing is all white and nothing is all black, and everything is in balance and everything is whole and perfect just the way it is. Because of the deep work you've been doing, you'll be moving into a place of feeling more stable, more abundance, and more comfortable with the work you're doing. Okay, loves, I hope that helps you. Oh, and don't forget the Magician card in there. You have everything you need to get through this. Take care, and I'll see you here next month for an in-depth tarot card reading. And if you haven't checked out the 2 readings from January, go and check those out. I use the same deck, the As Above, So Below deck. I did 2 different readings, and so because it's a big year, right? So see which one resonates with you. If the As Above deck resonates with you, or the So Below deck resonates with you. Both beautiful decks by the same authors. So yeah, happy Tarot Tuesday.